Hi everybody, welcome back. FTP Infinity Evolve with me, Sid, and yeah, we're here. We are in what's remains of our cave base. I've started moving everything over to the main base. This not to say we're abandoning the island. The island is still going to be big and strong and important to us, because there are some jobs that just require, you know, having a non-industrialized base area. So this is going to be obviously our non-industrialized base, but I don't really want to keep all of this going. So at the moment I'm just making a few more iron plates. We'll just wait on those. Is there anything worthwhile there? Potion of regen. We'll take all of this later. I did make a printing press and a typesetting table, and I managed to duplicate the enchanted book for fuel efficiency. So I've got 2 copies of that, and we have enchanted this one. So yeah, we can just make that. I think it costs 40 levels, which is not the end of the world. It's not cheap, but it ain't the end of the world. So yeah, and we just need to get enough here to go 34 and 34. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, let me show you what we've been up to. So first things first, spark plug came by and dropped off this and hooked it in, and it is it's using power. It's got some storage modules. It's a remote storage and a modular storage thing, and it's basically 4 backpacks in one, each one with 300 stacks worth of storage, and I access it via this. So that was quite a nice gift. The gifts that keep on giving. Can we put you there for now? We can. We'll just stick that in there with those. Oh, what's going on? Right, wooden things, in you go. Food, in you go. So yeah, I've moved all my storage and I've just dumped it here. Because, you know, that's things. I've done a whole load of lighting up with these, so that's all lit up. And I finished the refinery. Insofar as it is now, all 3 are working and they are going into this column of IC2 buildcraft tanks. Getting the right one. We've got access to the and I've got gantries all between the 2, so we can come up there, we can come around here, go up to the next level. You can get up and you can just wander around. Ideally you don't want step assist when you're doing this, that's the only thing, and you can get up here quite easily, and you know, yeah. So this is, and I'm decided not to bother putting walls around the outside. I'll mess it up a little bit and you know, just stack barrels and stuff around the place, drums. So yeah, these have got three refineries in them. They have used a fair bit of oil. We head over here. You'll see, yeah, they've used a whole, what will be 200 and odd buckets out of each of these to make all of that. Throw a bit more out of that one. And I did go to the oil dimension, and I've got 22,000. Hang on. It's a lot of oil. I've got a lot of oil. So yeah, and what we're going to do is hook that into there. So what I don't want really to be doing is having to, it takes 5 seconds for me to go out and say drain that with the endothermic pump. No time at all. Along with the buildcraft pump, but you know, that's neither here nor there. Right, so we are going to want 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are going to want to go, and we shall dig out the corners of this area here, and we shall dig out the corners of that one. And probably easier if I actually use the correct tool. And we probably then want to, now how do I want to play this? If I go down here, and then we can take that out, works, and we can come down here. I've just been trying to be very careful not to knock out this layer of pipes beneath for the time being anyway. We're probably going to knock them out eventually because I think I'm going to use industrial craft pipes, not thermal expansion pipes for this bit. Just because, again, it don't have to be that fast. And if you're wondering about these white lines, by the way, because I've not made these on camera, they're pretty straightforward. Oops, they're fairly straightforward. They are just a white dye and redstone gives you 8. So yeah, fairly cheap in the grand scheme of things. Okay, so that's going to be, well, boom. It's not too bad. We can work around that, I think. So we are going to have a bit of that, bit of that, bit of that, and a bit of that going on there. I wanted 8, not 4. I don't know why I only took 4. And the same again, 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we'll knock that out. So this is going to be, as I say, this is going to be the fuel storage. That's a temporary storage, kind of a buffer zone between the two, and it was also just something that allowed me to continue on building without having to worry too much about the thing. So it's 30. That doesn't see. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and I think then you got another one on top of that, and then a solid on top of that. And if I've done this correctly, with a bit of luck and an engineer's hammer, there we go, gimme. I haven't, have I? Oh, hang on. Is it one more? It's one more, isn't it? 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's right, because that will leave 34. Okay, not a problem. And we'll take that plus 1, and that will give us the correct quantity. It's odd that you actually have a, well, let's be honest, we've got a 4x3 with one sticking out the bottom there. But there we go, there's our first tank, and then the next one goes in just the same. And the idea is we'll just have these two storage tanks, and these will I haven't decided on whether it's going to be 3. Probably, I think it'll be 4 diesel gen over here if we can fit them in. And each one of these tanks will supply 1 diesel gen each. Sorry, 2 diesel gens each. Get myself in the right ballpark. Right, so that is you. So then what we need to do is, we need to, what am I doing? I can put you away. And we need to hook this in. Right, we need a fluid duct then, don't we? Now, oil's not going to be oil isn't going to be a hot liquid, so we can go with just bog standard, probably temperate fluid duct, to be honest. What's the difference? One that takes lead, that takes we'll do solid. It doesn't really matter. So what were we doing again? Copper and lead. Okay, lead, and copper. Now if I just do about half of that, that should give us a reasonable amount. Take 30 for now. So that's going to go in there. It is going to need a servo, I think. I don't think we can avoid that. Oh, bum. What have I just done? What have I destroyed there? Oh, I see you. Pink. Whee. Bit of lag, bit of delayed reaction for the damage taking there. I should have just hovered my way down, but, you know, didn't. And then we can do the same across. So pretty much exactly the same. Let me sleep, just so we're not too dark. pretty much exactly the same as we did before. We'll use cover thingies to hide that and make it run across in pretty much the same way as this one does, and the world will be good and happy. That's the theory. Now when we come to taking the fuel out of the tanks, then we are going to be in a entire... I'm wondering here if I'm going to have a problem with it going into this one first. Possibly. If I do, we do. There really isn't a huge amount we can do about this, so we're just going to bring you in like so, and that can come all the way along to there, so that will happily run. That shouldn't be pumping at all at the moment. It isn't. Good. And then we'll come all the way along here to the second tank. We are definitely going to need a little bit more. We're going to need 2 more. Wow, that was close to the cusp. And yeah, that should, once we put a servo in, let's just have a quick look at the old servo. Now this is going to do fluids at, I don't know whether I've got, I don't even think I've got, I might have I will have electrum. Have I got? And I've definitely got some of that because I had to make some of that. So let me have a look. What we got here? Electrum 1. No. 1, 2. I need 1 servo. Go with the full speed one just so the pipe can run at least the best speed it can possibly manage. Oh, fluxed quartz. That was in, not the painter, it was in there, wasn't it? But I need slightly more quartz, I think, for that. Let me just get the... You know what? It is going to be easier to do this, so we can do... Yeah, basically just need 8. 12 to make 3. Or was it 4? Oh, I don't know. I lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let me just do that. Sod it. If we make it more than we need, it doesn't really matter, does it? It's not like it's super duper expensive. Bang. Let that do its thing. Shouldn't take too long. What else did we need? Iron nuggets and some redstone. Okay. Thank you. Just one of those will do fine. Thank you very much. So yeah, eventually obviously this is not going to be here. Right, which one had the yeah, only got 1 iron aubrey. Iron aubrey. You are bronze, gold. Okay, fine. Fine, if that's the way of the world, that's the way of the world. I need my redstone. Where are you? There you go, redstone. So we can take that out. We can pop that with that and that and that in. That should give us 2 of those. We can pop the lead and the copper away, and probably these iron nuggets actually for the time being. And we can pop you in. Oh, damn it! There we go. Pop you in there, and you are going to be always on. So what we should hopefully see now is if you're going in there and in there. So it seems to be pretty even actually. Oh, well, that's good. That's good. Jolly good news. Now where? And that obviously is going to fill up from the top, and then we'll see this going in, and yeah, that's all good. Right, so then we need to go back into this mode, and we need some more of these structural blocks, like this, with some more of this structural type, and that should go. Oops, that should go like that. That gives you 6. So we are going to need a reasonable amount of this, I think. Let me just do 62. And I'm going to need more dirt. More dirt. Oh, never enough dirt to go around. So let me turn this off for starters. We will head underneath, and we'll get this bit about there, do you think, or there? Maybe there. Yeah, that should do us. We'll get this bit boxed in, and I can put the tarmac back, and that will be that particular phase of this bit of the build done. So yeah, I'll it's as I say, exactly the same as we did last time. We're going to pop you there. We're going to have one of these on the I'm going to have some on the side like that, and it's just going to run down and again give you detail underneath at the same time as boxing these and hiding these pipes in. So with a bit of luck, this will look pretty good in a mo. All right, well that's that in, all hidden away neatly. These have drained. These are running. What are they at now? 172 buckets. 172 buckets. So they are equal, getting the juice equally, which is good. Obviously, at the moment, what's happening is these tanks are draining. So yeah, that is, you know, going down and not refilling, and we do need to address that. However, two slight problems which I've kind of worked. Oh, we also need some. Let me just get some carpenter's ladders, if I can find some carpenter's blocks. Okay, not there. So we are going to do. I know in one of these things I've got a stack of sticks. I have got a stack of sticks. Excellent. And somewhere else around here I have got a barrel full of these, and if we do that and then a bit of that going on, that'll give us some of that. We'll get a bit more of that going on. That'll give us some of that. That will give us some of that. Okay, that perfect. Exact numbers. Always nice when you get exact numbers, because it means you don't have to faff around doing the old thing. So yeah, this way, where the way I've got this positioned is, this is an even number, which is a pain when you're working with you know OCD and Minecraft. So what I did is I've basically gone, screw it, we haven't got really much choice. We are going to need to grab, oh my god, that's nearly out. We're going to need to do U like a Sue. So this will be our access down here, because it's not going to be a common or frequent access. We're going to put this barrel is going to go down about where are we going to do this? You see, I wanted oh dear, how do we do this best for the better? Do I stick, well, let me go and get you down. So this is our big bedrockium drum of oil. Now I've got two options. One is, and I am tempted just to go straight up these tubes actually with some Ender IO conduit, I think, and then take it under from here, go there and there and up. I think that might be the better way to do this, and then we can stack additional barrels of oil, just barrels with one bucket of oil in around that, just to make it look like a loading platform of some description. think that is probably the best bet. And again, it allows us to keep the not that one though. Keep the ducting hidden to a degree, or well, not hidden, but you know, pressurized fluid duct. That's the one we need. So, what was the recipe for you? You were that with fused quartz. That's where we were going. That's the puppy. Right, let me just pull that together and I'll be back. Alright, so down here I've taken one leg out. I haven't taken this leg out yet, but I've got a slide problem. I need to get underneath this, so we're going to drop down and just give ourselves a little platform to stand on briefly, a temporary standy on platform. That is going to be extract mode and always active. So you can come out, and we're going to need that, and you can come out, and then we can pop this back down like so. Now I made a buttload of this. I went basically and got all the I did 3 stacks of quartz and oh, what was it, more stacks of conduit binding than I care to think about. So this is then going to come up here to here, so we need one of those. I've got less, one of those less one. We're going to have 10 of those. Just working out how much of this this we will need. Now you need to be taken out because we don't want that kind of conduit, and this will come around like, oops, like that, and you are going to be an insert. So yeah, we can get that. That's fine. We'll do the same on this side. You know, the great thing about jetpacks is when you forget to turn them on. And we're going to have the same kind of thing going on here. We might as well just do this and then so it will go down. Up. So we're going to have exactly the same thing going on here. As I say, we'll be looking at other methods of oil production. This is just a, if you like, it's oh, what's the word I'm looking for here? It's a quick fix. It's just something to get us up and running pretty quickly and easily without too much hassle. Right, we're going to need to get the painter going then. So let me just double check. We need 2 of those. And then we probably need, well, we need 32 of those, don't we? Okay, that's all right. I don't know whether I've got 32. What have we got? I've got 27, 29. I need slightly, I'm going to need, that'll give us 30. It's not enough. I'm going to need more binder composite. That's not a problem, but we're going to need to do that. So let me go. We need 2 of you. So that goes in there. Okay, 1 and 2. And then we're going to have 10 of you. And I'm fairly certain it's 10. So, because I took 1 out. Yeah, that'll be right, 10. 10 will be the correct number. So that will do, and then we're going to need a buttload of these. The rest in this one, which is going to be 2 lots of 16. So if I take 2 of those out and 16 of those, then that will allow me to do 1 leg. I'll get the binding composite done, and the world should be good and happy, hopefully. It's actually ironic because there was a few people laughing at me because I'm still using vanilla furnaces, even the, albeit vanilla furnaces which are oh, what's the word I'm looking for? vanilla furnaces which are powered by RF, but they're still vanilla furnaces. They work. What can I say? It works. I mean, why reinvent the bloody wheel when you don't have to? 16 of these. Leave those. Let's go and get those cooking. Just leave those cooking while we go and quickly place these ones. So yeah. I mean, you know, it does the job. Ultimately, we'll get a proper setup, but you know, there's no rush. Right, you and you. I will do something up here with these as well. Don't know what yet, but we'll definitely do something with them. Whee! And that'll there go bonk, 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 bonk. Oh, I did way too much, didn't I? I can repaint these though, of course, so that's not a problem. Come on. There. We should actually do that one because it's not gonna, that barrel isn't gonna cover that otherwise. Okay. So that's that and that. We just need to put those columns in. These tanks will then refill, and in fact we should be seeing them refilling even as we speak, which is nice. Yep, they refill faster than the refineries can empty them. That's at 201 buckets now, so that's going pretty good. So it's just a matter of getting the cosmetics done, and then I think next episode we're probably going to be in a position, if not to do the whole. Right, I need another 16 of those, don't I? But it's all right. We'll just let that do its thing. We should be in a position to actually make a start and get the diesel generator room done. And then we may take a slight break from the tech, just a brief break, and just go and do something, maybe agri-craft or something along those lines. You know, there's a lot of mods in this pack, and I am kind of concentrating heavily on the tech at the moment, mainly because I can. Oops. There we go. But we do need to be aware that there are other alternatives of things to do, so I don't want to be entirely all about the tech. And maybe even touch some bit of the magic at times, you know, to a degree. I'm not overly worried about doing the magic heavily again, because we've been doing magic. We've got we've got a magic series anyway, and B, we've done the magic a lot, and I don't want to get totally burned out on the magic. Although it might be nice to do the 1.710 magic one more time, so to speak, because you know we haven't got forever. With that, that's going to wear out eventually. Let me just put a trash can down in here. So there's lots and lots of things to be playing with. But oh, you've recharged, have you? Excellent. So yeah. Let me get some binding composite done, and I'll be back in a mo. All right, so that's that in place. We can put a few more of these oil drums down around the place here. Maybe one there. Maybe we'll get this one down here, and we'll just give it a. Yes. Problems. First world problems. What to do with my water bucket? Give me. There we go, sorted. And it just, I mean, I'll put some more bits and pieces down here. I'm not entirely sure what else I was going to do with this, but yeah, we've got that in. These are getting on towards half full now, which is good. That's all masked in. The tank itself, I'm just trying to see what I've got in the way. I've got quite a bit of you, and I've got plenty of that, and I've got some of that. So in fact, let me Put you back a second. Let's just go, because I set a whole load more binder composite cooking. I did it in the sag melt, not the sag melt, the alloy smelter, because you know it's more 21st century. We do, so let me have a quick think. If we, let me fly over, probably quicker, not much quicker, but quicker. So what I'd originally been thinking was something along these lines. No, that's not quite the lines I was thinking of, but there we go. We'll get it eventually. We'll do it like that. We can. Oh, come on. How hard is it to decide to be the right bloody shape? And then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 10. I've got 7, that's 8, 9. We've got enough over there to make 10. So, as I say, what I was thinking was we would put a dome on the tanks. We'd have the usual kind of, some kind of ducting. Not that one, that's for certain. We'd probably go with that. 7. We'll grab a little more of this. This stuff just goes on and on and on, I tell you. And then we can do you, so that'll give us some more. 7. Pop you in. Oh, not quite. We need to wait for those. Yeah, and that will give us hopefully completely, the top of that tank will then be completely concealed. The piping, albeit with the transparent piping, you can see the pipe running through the middle of it, but I don't mind that. That's really what I wanted anyway. 7, 8, 9. A little bit longer, and then we got the 10th. And as I say, the next thing then is the diesel generator, which is well, let's have a quick peek in here. I'm going to power diesel generator. So this is a huge thing. So we're going to start off, and you're going to have, well, you can see you need 6 generator blocks, 9 radiator blocks, and 27 heavy engineering blocks. The 27 heavy engineering blocks alone are pretty pricey. So yeah, it's going to be, we're not going to have a whole load of these out the gate. We might have 1 and then we'll get maybe 2, and then eventually 3, and so on and so forth. But yeah, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day, and this oil rig platform has certainly not been built in a day. Does look quite, let me just let's get this last painted block here, and we'll just go and have a, wow, I really like the look of that. Now this is lit and starting to get lit up. By the way, I'm on a little bit more of a moody setting, so I don't know whether it's dark for you guys, but it certainly is nice for me. So we've got the old thingy here. We can go and go blob, 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 and same over here, blob, 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 blob. And we can pop down our blocks, get these sorted out, and the world will be well, good and happy. That's the idea. Hang on. There you go, we wanted that one. And that one. Oops. Alright. Let me go and get a new hammer. That's fairly easy. Well, it's easy assuming you can find some carpenter's blocks. If if you can't find carpenter's blocks, it's not so easy. So we'll fix that quickly. Just get 64 of those. Stick those there. Wrap that around that. Bang. There. Some carpenter's blocks. We need 1, 2, 3. I think it's only 3. And a couple of those. Put a brand new shiny hammer. And that and that. Where to put things? Yeah, brand new shiny hammer goes in and like so, and then we can take this and just go on bang, 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 bang. And yeah, I think that looks alright. Oops. Hang on. Sometimes it's just quicker to break it. And then last one. And a bit of chisel magic going on in the background here just to get those. Oh, missed one. Missed one. There. So we are now pretty much done with the Gronky. Yeah, we're pretty much done with the refineries. We've now got the we've got the fuel coming in. That's going to be quite happy and do its thing in the background. And yeah, that one's just gone up. This one hasn't for some reason. I don't know why. Why are you not doing this one? It doesn't really matter. You know, the generators will generate the power, and if there's no fuel for it, they won't. It's simple as. Obviously, this thing's doing its job, so that's fine. Once these are full, we'll have 1,048 buckets of fuel, which, if you saw in the book, the burn time for these is, for fuel, is 18.75 seconds or 375 ticks. So yeah, that's per bucket. So it's going to last a while, hopefully. And then all we've got to do is over here, we've obviously got this these diesel generators to build, which we know are, what are they, 3x5. So if you got up that and you got a wall there, and you got, say this is that's your corner of your wall, you're going to go 1, 2, and then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, and then maybe a gap of 2. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, gap of 2, 1, 2, 3, gap of 2, 2, 3. No, a gap of 1. Gap of 1 all the way. 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 3. And then that should leave us with enough for 1, 2, and there's a wall there. Is that a gap of, there's a gap of 2 on this side and a gap of 1 on that, but I can live with that disparity. That's not a major problem. That'll give us 4 diesel gens, which will come out to, where are we, 1, 2, 3. That's where the wall will be on all these, 1, 2, 3. So we'll have, what we will have going on is hopefully this. And then, as I say, we'll have our 4 generators in here. Planning with dirt. You can't beat it, actually. It's probably one of the best planning materials out there. And that will be the generators sorted. So yeah, on that note, I also need to think about storage. We're going to get some storage. I have got some plans to do a little bit of storage or bulk storage here. And you'll see what I mean about this when I say bulk storage here, but I haven't really decided how I want to do my storage, my technological storage, if you like. Any suggestions? I mean, obviously we've got applied logistics, we've got Ender IO. I have been playing around with the idea of the Ender IO inventory terminal thing, but not 100% certain. So if you've got any suggestions on that one, by all means, answers on a postcard. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.